When you offered a replacement mask, the sad creature from the solemn convoy waved it away, instead gave you a little data drive. You tried to press the mask onto its hands again. It only stepped back, drew its weapon, and fired. Why would I try again? Everyone rallied and pulled the shuttle door closed, but the alien pelted you with a painful little ball bearing. It left eventually. I got a chance to scan the drive. Apparently, these aliens knew a world-wrecking war was coming, and they were still building silos when it happened. In the decades since, they have never taken off their suits and have mutated to cope with this world. I don't know whether to feel pity or fear, man. April went out to check the forest. TD remains weak. You feel really proud of yourself, Captain. You're gravely hurt. That's irritating. Help the alien recover. So yeah, that's my next big priority. This could be trouble. What's that you're drawing, Captain? Is that supposed to be ham? I understand you're fed up with soup and you're reminiscing about Earth food. I would advise you don't go down that road. Here I have a useful program for just the occasion. It's called Everything is Not All Peaches and Cream. It should help you focus your mind on different things. Would you like? Yeah, sure. I mean, I think that this is going to make me hungry, but c'est la vie. Success, Captain. Your culinary urges have been kept under control. We spend the afternoon talking about things other than food and then circle back to agree on the many merits of tomato soup. Now we should probably focus on surviving the mission at hand. Wouldn't you say? Remember, life is but a bowl of cherries. I'm not sure what that means, but my program tells me it should make you feel better. You're still hurt. Emmett's still in poor health. Okay, we're all hungry. That's okay. And we are actually all hurt. This is actually quite the disaster. While I still feel like the two of us are gonna get better. I mean, like, Emmett is sick as well, so I mean, like, he needs the medkit one way or another. Captain, our systems are working below their optimal levels. I was able to determine that our wiring might be at fault. I suggest you take a look under the proverbial hood and fix the wires before a malfunction occurs. The wires are stuffed in a dark corner, tangled and dusty. You'll have to figure out how to fix this by yourself. I trust your instincts. Agility, I guess. Nice one, Captain. You dove deep into the sea of cables, swiftly untangling them and reconnecting them in the right places. I'm sure you knew what you were doing all along and didn't just get lucky. Right, Captain? Ship systems are once again working at optimal capacity. You have nothing to worry about for now, at least. I am hurt, and it's still in poor health. I can't say if it was your engineering skill or dumb luck, but you were able to craft a high-quality item. Score. You don't need extra rations for now. Do you feel much better? She's no longer weak. I knew she would get better. I didn't know, I guess. But I was very confident that she would get better. Do that. And I need you to craft. What happened to that? Oh yeah, I never got another one. We want soup first. Captain, a crewmate spotted a blue veiny fruit growing out of the ground nearby. Pulsating slightly, should someone give the fruit a try. Normally I'd refrain from leaving such a rash and irresponsible decision up for a human. This made me go mad, didn't it? But we actually never really saw the outcome. Dee, you eat it. Yeah, you eat it. What's the worst that could happen? Go! You announced that the strange little fruit near the ship was worth trying out, and Dee Dee's hand shot up. However, the joyous look on her face as she sunk her teeth in quickly turned horror. The remaining half was full of wriggling purple worms. She began trying to spit it out, but fell into a spasm. And woke a few minutes later, seeing her mind was buzzing as if at double speed. She flipped a handstand and perambulated around the shuttle. Clearly, those worms did something. Let's hope the effects don't turn. He recovered from his illness? What? You just got better from, like, a crippling disease? Alright. Oh, because I healed... Never mind, I forgot I healed you. That makes a lot more sense. I was very angry. But no, we're fine. The little alien we collected from the planet's ruined plains appears to be very, very unwell. You would treat the lost alien in a few days. How do you want to help it, Captain? Well, I don't have my med kit anymore. We'll give it a better mask, maybe? Maybe that'll help. Don't see what tape would do. Hey! He looks good! We squatted next to the sick little alien we picked up from the planes outside and presented it with a new mask, and April is back as well, admittedly not with as much soup as I had hoped. It snatched the mask and turned away in shame, then quickly swapped its old broken apparatus for the new one. It took a deep breath and turned back to face us. Clearly, that was just what the extraterrestrial doctor ordered. April has returned from her jaunt to the eastern glade. She is limping a little, famished after the journey, and a bit freaked out. To get comfortable, she begins telling her story. The glades found giant buckling trees, pointed branches rendered April's journey a bit fraught. Most slices and pokes were rebuffed by the sturdy suit you gave her. It did suffer a number of scrapes and tears, however. She then found a vein of glimmering sand from near what looked like a bomb site. She used the shovel to dig out some of the tough minerals. April found the ancient remains of a petrified creature, frozen as if turned to diamond. She could only scrape a few minerals from the tough husk. The fact that you can find soup out here, she only found one. What an eerie but fruitful experience. In spite of the spookiness, April is safely back in the nest. I am very mentally stable. We all agree. We all agree. Emmett. You're going to Warhead County. Off you pop, lad. You're gonna take a gun, and you're gonna take a lighter. Good luck. I am a machine. The machines cannot hear voices. The voices that I'm not hearing right now are getting very loud, though. Oh, you hear them too. My weight sensors are picking something up as well. A two-dimensional species. That explains why my cameras miss them. Quite vicious, I gather. With one decisive yell, the voices are approaching fast. The air inside the doors looks very empty, yet very hostile all of a sudden. I'll communicate with them. I'll be like, go away. We do not want you. I think that'll work. A two-dimensional species attacked our ship. You chose words instead of violence. Immediately streamed accusations flew from the communicator. Voices claimed that you were prejudiced against the no depth. Unflappable, you apologized for all three-dimensional beings. They were touched, called you all flat in spirit, and vowed friendship towards the death dependent. And it felt more secrets were buried in the sinister manufacturing facility and went to explore its workshops. Dee Dee is still complaining about the lack of rations. I am hungry, and April is hungry. Okay, so all hungry. That's what we needed. Captain, my weather system is detecting a storm on the horizon. It's moving fast, so it will hopefully pass by tomorrow, but this one could get nasty. Thunder, lightning, gale force winds, sharp objects howling at you from every which way. I'd like to keep monitoring the storm's movement throughout the night. Doing so will require my sensors to run on battery power, as it is unadvisable to leave the main reactor on. Okay, yeah, that is no problem at all. The armor is pretty tattered, huh? That sucks. Okay. We will all eat and be out of soup. I know, it's frightening. Quite nice that we got a nice little friend here, though, isn't it? You ran the weather monitoring systems on battery power. The storm moved south, and you were spared the worst of it. By morning, it was completely past. Oh, don't you love the smell after it rains? You spent the morning sifting through the washed-up junk. It was just a bunch of waterlogged crap. You remain very mentally stable. April is alert. Blah blah blah. Everyone is happy. Should I repair this? Did it take minerals to destroy We might be better destroying it. Getting science back and a wee bit of power and just making another one. I think that is probably more sensible. And we need to start making soup, but yeah. Communicator. We're receiving a signal, ma'am. Sounds like a gloopy, loose version of Morse code. The signal is fading, Captain. Do you want to quickly respond to the communicator or use the handbook to try and decode the signal? I mean, it's Morse code. Like, we understand Morse code, yes? Echo Shuttle, I got a thing. I hope that doesn't mean I've just been murdered. After you responded to Morse-like signal with your communicator, I detected a loud buzzing sound. Within minutes, a little drone appeared on the horizon and approached. It was swinging some kind of bucket. The drone flew over and began dropping little pots containing some kind of cold soup. Transmission must have been in Borch code, ma'am. You all tucked into the Fabonis Prime delivery and hummed a chorus of pleasure. Is that when I fed everyone anyway? Your injuries have healed. Yeah, I think we're all well fed now. That's fine. I suppose. Okay, okay, let me think. I think we need to make about 3 soups, and then we'll make those mineral things again. But I am also thinking that'll do us. Well, I've not read that. April is such a busy bee. I've never seen her sitting idly until now. When you asked her what's wrong, she was visibly distressed. My favorite screwdriver, Captain, is missing. Can't find it anywhere. It's lost for good. April is many things, but helpless is not one of them. That tool must have been very important to her. Also, we can't have loose screwdrivers lying around the ship. Where could it be? I imagine it probably is in the artifact, I would imagine. But yes, I will crank today out. And then we will end it. Do you remember where you last saw it? You asked April about her screwdriver. She shook her head. Can you remember what equipment you were using at the time? Maybe artifact? Her eyes lit up immediately. That's it. Thank you so much. She cried joyfully and quickly collected her tool from a dark corner. It was a gift from my papa. He gave it to me on my 16th birthday, she explained, carefully weighing the precious screwdriver in her hands, as if she was holding a piece of delicate china. Emmett is still out exploring. Alright. We are good right now. So, yeah, as soon as Emmett's back, we can send someone out again. We may need to upgrade the system, which I think we need 40 for. It's either 30 or 40. So, I mean, we might be able to push that up, but... yeah, another couple of soups, and then I think we need to crack these two open.